Sup, peeps, and welcome to a different kind of video. Today, I'm going to just be talking about my thoughts on the Switch 2, which was just announced today. I have other videos, two of them are almost done, that I've been working on for a while, and, this is, I don't know, this was announced today, and I gotta check this out. So, like, obviously, pretty much the entire system was leaked, the other day, and well, like last couple of weeks, and it's been kind of crazy. But looking at the new Switch in all of its glory is kind of incredible. Like, it looks like it's going to be so much bigger. The new kickstand looks great. Charging port on the top, which is exciting. The new Joy-Cons. So I want to talk about like everything that just everything I wanted to talk about, and especially talk about the what looks to be Mario Kart 9 reveal, because that is super exciting. So let's get into that. First thing I want to talk about is, of course, the new console design itself, which I don't know. I think I like the way the Switch, as it is, looks better. I've been a big Switch fan since day one. I owned 5 of them, so look at me. But I can't say I dislike the way it looks. The more rounded design, definitely. I've always been a more like jagged person aesthetically myself, and I'm not a big fan of the way the new Joy-Cons look, but we'll get to that after. But the system itself looks like it's going to be bigger, with what seems to be which I'm hoping is an OLED screen. Um, Charging port on both the top and the bottom is fantastic for being able to play games. I am sure that people are going to try to shove their Switch into their dock upside down, but with what looks to be the new magnetic Joy-Cons, it is entirely possible that the system could be put in the dock either way. But who knows yet. But yeah, so looking at the system itself, it looks like another Switch. And I'm really hoping that it's good. I do like the new kickstand and things like that. This is an unscripted video, by the way. And I don't know, like, the display looks fine. It looks like a Switch 2. I don't know what else to say about it. Again, I'm not a big fan of the more rounded design, but that's just me. I know a lot of people are pretty jazzed on it. Again, not me though, but that's fine. I'm still gonna buy it, so I don't think it really matters. So the next thing I want to talk about is the new Joy-Cons. The more ovular design. They look like they're going to be bigger, but they also look a tad thinner for their size. So I'm not entirely sure how well they're going to fit in your hand without any kind of Joy-Con strap. Like, they do have a more pronounced, like, expansion thing there that they show in the trailer. It sticks out or whatever more. But I'm not sure how comfortable they're going to be to hold. But I mean, they look fine. Like, they look like new Joy-Cons. I'm not sure what this sliding thing is all about, though. They might have, like, a sliding sensor in them or something. And, again, what looks to be magnetic connections, which I think is going to be great. Purely because, like, over time, Switch 1 Joy-Cons would get, like, them clipping on gets worse and worse on your Switch and on your Joy-Cons themselves. So hopefully the magnetic stuff prevents that, and hopefully these Joy-Cons don't have as much drift. Another thing is, I really hope that the Joy-Cons come in more colors than just black with a little color splash under the thumbsticks and in the little grip parts. I like the way they look, but I prefer the more colorful aesthetic of the Joy-Cons that came out with the Switch at launch, or just like a plain gray Joy-Con color. Personally, it doesn't matter. They still look fine, and they look like they're going to be functional. It doesn't look like they have the IR camera in there, which is really interesting, meaning that some games like 1-2 Switch won't work properly on the new system. But who was going to play 1-2 Switch anyway? So these Joy-Cons are cool. I like them. I'm assuming that they're going to continue to have motion and HD rumble, which is great. I really hope that they do. And again, I really hope that the sticks don't drift as much. I'm interested to get my hands on one and feel how it feels. I think a controller's feel is very important to my gaming experience. Like, PS5 controllers feel fantastic with motion controls, and I'm a big fan of the way they look. Where with the Xbox controllers, I dislike the Elite controllers, but I love the regular Xbox controller. I think they're, without question, the most comfortable controller to hold. Because of just how meaty they are, how heavy it feels in your hands. The only thing is I'm not a big fan of that grippy texture on the back of the Xbox controllers. But it doesn't look like the Switch is going to have that, so that's great. And I don't know, like we don't have a lot of information yet. I'm hoping that the system releases alongside a Pro controller, like the original Nintendo Switch Pro controller, or just a better one, because the Switch Pro controller is amazing and I love using it. Another thing is we have no idea yet if the Switch 2 will have NFC capabilities, but I'm sure it will, purely because Nintendo still likes to make amiibo. I'm really looking forward to getting a good look at the specs. Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna interrupt myself here with this because I forgot to mention this, but on the back of the Switch 2, right? They show it looks like there's a new trigger button, like a new Z button or some kind, right? Because you have your L and R, and then there it looks like the triggers, and then there's another one here, and it almost looks like an analog button, which is interesting. I have no idea what it is or what it's going to be used for yet, obviously, but I just thought it was worth pointing out because I totally forgot to mention it in this video, so I'm just mentioning it now. Because I really want to see how much more powerful this is than a regular Switch, if the screen is indeed an OLED screen like the OLED Switch, and what its max resolution is. Because playing a game like Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, 60 FPS with, less lag, I think will breathe new life into the old Switch games, because every old Switch game is compatible with the new Switch. So Tears of the Kingdom is a great game, but it chugs at points. So being able to play that game without that lag, that's probably the biggest detriment to it, I think will make the game even better and probably fix a lot of the issues that I had with that game, which was how during its best moments, the game would lag really badly. But that's a whole topic for another video. And I'm looking forward to the future of this console. Next, I want to talk about the Mario Kart 9 reveal trailer. Well, it's not really a reveal trailer, but it's like that's the new Mario Kart. Like, there's what else could that be? So looking at it, looks a little weird. It doesn't look bad per se. It's just it looks different. Everybody looks a lot more cartoony. Donkey Kong looks like he came out of somebody's butt. And there's a lot of other characters being shown off. 24 racers, potentially. Which is hype. That would make it one of the best multiplayer games of all time. In my opinion, anyway. Just on the amount of players you can have alone. Hopefully that those can all be actual people playing the game, either online or locally. Not on the same Switch, obviously. Imagine 24 player split screen. 24 players or 24 racers is great. The only thing is, I don't know if this game can really outdo Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe are the best racing games ever made, in my opinion. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe more so. Especially with the DLC that released between last year and the year before. All the new tracks are... especially with all the DLC that released, over the last couple of years for that game. And it's great. Like, I don't know. It's a great game. And it's one of my all-time favorites, and I play it a lot. And I don't know if this new Mario Kart could be better than that. But even if it isn't, I can now play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch 2. And with playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch 2, we probably won't have frame drops when playing with more than two people on a Switch. which is fantastic. Again, like, this is all upgrades. Being able to play every Switch game is a wonderful addition. I am so excited to see how much further this goes along. I am absolutely ecstatic for everything to come with this system. There's a lot of characters, a lot of analysis that's going to be done on the Mario Kart trailer. I'm not the person to do that right now because there's just not enough information. Like, this isn't like the Pikmin trailer where it's, look at all this stuff. You know, with Pikmin 4, I did this on an old channel I had. With the original, like, reveal trailer. I'm like, look at all this stuff, the big bench, all this kind of thing, discussing what this looks like, the world, whatever. With Mario Kart 9, or whatever it's going to be called, I know I see a lot of the leaks calling it MKX, Mario Kart X, which is stupid, because X is 10, not 9. But also, they could consider 8 Deluxe 9, and then this, the 10th Mario Kart. But I don't know. I really hope it's just like MK9 or MK Switch or something like that. But no, this is, it looks fantastic. Like, the Mario Kart game, the way that road is structured, though, it looks not to be part of a track, which means we could be seeing a hub world or something, or potentially even like a single player mission mode like Mario Kart DS had, which I know I'm just dreaming right now because of just how cool that would be to have that feature back. But I don't know, because like we just saw a straight line in this on this Switch 2 reveal thing. So if there's a direct next month in February, or if we have to wait till April, like they said, they're going to reveal more information and there'll be like play demos in April. Hopefully we get more information there and then, and hopefully we get a proper trailer for the new Mario Kart game, and I will definitely be discussing it here, and probably, if it comes out, on my website that I'm working on, Barty Report Gaming News, because I like talking about gaming news and game reviews and things like that. So, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you're excited for the Switch 2. I am. I'm going to buy it. I hope this console doesn't fail like the Wii U did. But they would have been stupid to call it anything other than the Switch 2, I think. I'm not a big fan of the name. The console feels like it lacks a bit of personality because it's not original, or it's, you know, not as big. I honestly think I would have called it like the Super Switch 2. The Super Switch. But if you called it the Super Switch, then I think a lot of people would just think it's a Switch upgrade, which it can be viewed that way too. Like, this could just be viewed as what we all wanted as the Switch Pro, because it doesn't really feel like a big leap forward for Nintendo like the PS4 did to the PS3 or the PS3 did to the PS5. A lot of the Xboxes still kept that same rectangular design, which obviously, you know, they're the Xboxes. But from the Wii U to the Switch, it was a huge leap, like, structurally. And this does not feel like that, which is fine. I'm sure it's going to do well. I'm going to buy it. My cousins are probably going to buy it. You know, I'm going to buy probably more than one if they release a Zelda Special Edition or something. And I'm looking forward to pre-ordering this console whenever pre-orders are available and picking it up on launch day, if I can. If not, then waiting for it to ship to me. Because I live in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos that aren't this. I have 2 more down the pipeline. One of them should be coming out hopefully on Sunday. But yeah, make sure to smash that like button or something. I don't care. Enjoy. Check out the description for links to cool stuff. And yeah, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.